right now, and we're getting some water.
We are getting some water. You know what would be an interesting number to look at as well, because we just checked out where our lakes are now. The water hasn't quite gotten there yet, but it would be interesting to see where the well up there in the Edwards Aquifer along the I believe it's on the Frio, the main one that they measure in San Antonio for their drought restrictions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
It would be interesting to see where that well is at. I think I've seen some Facebook reports where it's gone up quite significantly.
Yeah,
So,
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
The amount of rain there and the rain that's moving here now, you know, through the Frio, the Nueces.
yeah, and the more the Edwards Aquifer has, the more water we're going to get downstream. So, yeah, always a good thing. Right now, heat, not quite our friend, because that means more evaporation, unfortunately. So right now, here's a look at your almanac, where we did make it up to 99 degrees for our high. Now, the record high, 100, that was back in 2012. Year-to-date rainfall, we are still up around over 2.5 inches there for a year-to-date rain, and we're hoping to get some more with Bertha, but that's a very nuanced forecast we're going to get into. Right now, your temperature is 80 degrees. It feels like it's 86. We're going to get down into the 70s again for tomorrow morning. Now, that's kind of a treat in the summer. Anytime we get around 75 or cooler, that's cooler than we expect to be during our summertime temperatures overnight, so we'll take it. It'll feel nice early tomorrow morning. If you wake up just before sunrise, we'll have a light breeze there. As we head into tomorrow, that sunrise is 6:48, and then the sun will be out. So we're expecting to hit 100 once again. Heat index values could be around 102 to 112, but our record high, by the way, it was 100. That was set back in 2023. So we are definitely going to be extra hot, and that has a little bit to do with Bertha as well. Right now, we're in the dry air out ahead of the storm. Once the storm arrives, our humidity will go back up. And by arrives, I mean brings moisture back to South Texas. Right now, heat index values aren't going to be out of control tomorrow, but high temperatures will be. We are looking at sunshine with a southeast breeze. We do have some heat advisories that will likely continue into your Wednesday. Now, our upper atmospheric energy is something I've been watching. How much wind shear will pull apart the system? So this is the energy that helps produce thunderstorms and tropical downpours around a tropical system. This is keeping the storm a little bit more south, the center of the storm. This is the European model, by the way, for those that are curious. But overall, still on a forecast track toward Houston, but the more shear we can have, the better our shot for rain is going to be here in South Texas, because you get the rain ahead of that boost of energy. That's where your rising air is going to be and your convection. So our best shot of rain is going to be Thursday, possibly Thursday afternoon. Then the rain will trend down as the energy moves further onshore and continues to weaken. And guess what? This high pressure strengthens. So as the high pressure strengthens, that's going to be a big weakening tool for Bertha as well. So not a lot of good hopes for Bertha surviving or producing much in the way of impacts for Texas, which is a good thing. But this heat, it's going to continue. As far as the tropics go, here's the latest on Tropical Storm Bertha. Still at 60-mile-per-hour winds. Pressure is at 995 millibars. It is moving west now, so due west at 6 miles per hour as of the 10 p.m. update. The cone staying a little bit more west as well. So as Bertha moved onshore near Texas and Galveston, the last cone had it turning a little bit more north. This one keeping it west, which is a little bit more hopeful for rain in South Texas, but it's not a guarantee. It's not a slam dunk, because the storm will weaken, and that means less energy to help produce some of that rain. So as our rainfall forecast loads in, you do see, again, the winds weakening as it becomes a tropical depression on approach to Texas, and then eventually a remnant low. Coastal locations across Texas should expect some rain. At best, spotty tropical downpours that could produce some periods of maybe some brief street flooding or low visibility, but otherwise it's going to be spotty. So it's not a guarantee that you see rain here in the coastal bend, but we are tracking it. As far as your temperatures go, I can't emphasize this enough. Wednesday will be hot, but the difference between 100 and, say, 96, it's really minimal at this point, right? So overall, you've got to stay hydrated. If you're working outdoors, hydration is key. Timing is key. Earlier in the morning, you can get stuff done. The better. You don't want to be working hard at the peak heating hours there. especially afternoons. So noon to 4 p.m. tends to be our hottest time of the day.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate the updates there, Carly. And of course, keep it here for anything that's happening tomorrow with all the things that our weather team has to be watching. Thank you for that.
River expected to crest tomorrow at Tilden.
Yeah, that'll be a big one.